Chapter 1: Cracks in the Frame. Jessica Caldwell glanced at her reflection in the glass window of the Manhattan skyscraper where she worked. Her dark brown hair, once full of bounce and life, now hung in a neat bun, her eyes tired but determined. She had worked as a senior executive assistant at Carter and Reeve for nearly 6 years, and her ambition had never wavered, until now. At home, things were different. Mark, her husband of 8 years, had changed. Or maybe she had. The warmth they once shared had dissolved into silence. Conversations became routine. Kisses were quick. Sex had become rare, more of a formality than passion. Mark worked nights as an ER nurse in Brooklyn. His schedule was punishing, his face always drained. He didn't notice Jessica's new dresses, her sudden interest in fitness, or how long she lingered at the office. But someone else did. Chapter 2: The Boss. Ethan Reeve was the kind of man who walked into a room and changed its temperature. In his early 40s, confident, tall, with salt and pepper hair and eyes that always seemed to be analyzing the world. He was also Jessica's boss. They had worked together professionally for years. But in the past 6 months, something shifted. Long meetings turned into casual chats. Compliments became more personal. His attention, unlike Mark's, made her feel alive. "You look stunning today," he whispered one Thursday morning after a board meeting, his voice low enough only she could hear. She blushed. "I didn't sleep much," she smiled. "Whatever kept you up, it was worth it." That day, she didn't go straight home. Chapter 3: The First Step. They were careful at first. After-hours work sessions. Conference rooms with the blinds down. Nothing inappropriate, yet. Then came the business trip to Chicago. It was a marketing summit. 2 nights in a 5-star hotel. 2 drinks at the rooftop bar. 1 kiss in the elevator. Jessica didn't resist. She leaned into it. Later that night, in his suite, he touched her like she had longed to be touched. Slowly. Patiently. Desperately. And she gave in, fully. The next morning, she stared at her reflection in the bathroom mirror and whispered, "What did I just do?" But the guilt vanished the moment she saw Ethan's smile over breakfast. Chapter 4: Lies and Alibis. She started staying late more often. Told Mark she had reports, late-night Zoom calls, extra meetings. He never questioned it. His job was demanding, his energy drained. He barely noticed when she crawled into bed at midnight, the scent of expensive cologne still faint on her skin. Mark would mutter, "You okay?" She'd whisper, "Yeah, just tired." But she wasn't tired. She was in love. At least she thought she was. Ethan sent her flowers to her personal address. She saved his texts under the name Emily W., her fake coworker. "Last night was incredible. I can't stop thinking about you. I need you again. Soon. You're not just mine at the office. You're mine, period." Chapter 5: The Turning Point. One evening, while Jessica was getting ready for dinner with Ethan, Mark came home early. "Where are you going?" he asked. She froze. Team dinner. A client thing." He walked closer, sniffed the air. "Perfume? You never wear that for work dinners." She laughed nervously. "New habit." Mark didn't argue. He nodded, walked into the bedroom, and shut the door. That night, Jessica didn't enjoy her time with Ethan. Guilt clawed at her throat. She kept checking her phone. No messages from Mark. When she returned, the house was dark. Mark was asleep, or pretending to be. Chapter 6: The Confrontation. 2 weeks later, everything crashed. Jessica came home to find Mark sitting on the couch, holding her phone. Unlocked. "I called Emily W. today," he said flatly. Jessica froze. "No such person at your company," he continued. "But she sure texts you a lot." Jessica's legs gave out. She sat down, mouth dry. "It's not what you think," she whispered. "It's exactly what I think," he said. "Ethan Reeve. Your boss." She didn't respond. Mark stood. I gave everything to this marriage. Worked 16-hour shifts. Paid for your damn MBA. And this is how you repay me? Tears filled her eyes. I'm sorry. He walked away. Chapter 7 Fallout. Jessica moved into a hotel the next day. Mark filed for separation. Ethan tried to comfort her. We'll figure this out. You and me. But it wasn't that easy. Office rumors spread. HR called her in. She wasn't fired, but reassigned to a different department. Ethan remained untouched. The CEO. Jessica started resenting him. You promised me this wouldn't ruin everything, she said one night. You knew the risks, he replied coldly. The warmth in his eyes had faded. The passion was gone. And just like that, she realized she had destroyed her life for a man who didn't love her back. Chapter 8 A New Mirror. 6 months passed. Jessica now lived in a small studio apartment in Queens. She worked for a nonprofit now, lower pay, but more purpose. Therapy helped. So did time. Mark never returned her calls. One evening, she saw him at a grocery store, happier, laughing with a woman by his side. She didn't approach. Later, she stared at her ceiling and whispered, he deserved better. Chapter 9 Closure. One rainy afternoon, Mark emailed her. Subject: Closure. Jessica. I'm not writing this to hurt you. Just wanted to say, I've moved on. I'm in a better place. I hope someday you'll find peace too. I loved you. Deeply. But we can't rewrite what happened. Take care of yourself. Mark. She cried. Then smiled. She finally felt something real again. The end.